Good evening, and now for your July 17th sportscast. We start with cricket in the women's department, as the Guyana Cricket Board's senior women's inter-county competition continued at the Everest ground today. Essequibo, who suffered a first-round defeat when they met Demerara yesterday, were again beaten in their second match. It was against Berbice women at the Everest ground. Coach Viber Johnson expressed disappointment since he was expecting an improved performance.
Serious blow to us with respect to our performance. We were hoping to get an improved performance, significantly, but that wasn't to be. Yesterday we made 17, today 40. I was probably expecting another 100 runs on that, but unfortunately didn't work out.
Berbice, in their first match today, marched away with a victory. Here is coach Andre Percival.
So far we're looking good. We're heading towards victory. And I must compliment the girls for the job well done today.
Percival said his team will be preparing for a strong Demerara side.
Tomorrow we can try and work on some of our weakness, and try to be strong for the Demerara game, because it's going to be a tough game, because Demerara is a very good team as well.
Essequibo could only manage 40 runs today, though it was much better than the 17 posted yesterday against Demerara. Berbice overhauled the modest total to clinch their first win. The competition continues on Saturday when Berbice take on Demerara to determine the intercounty champions. Football now. St. George's Secondary dominated the Guyana Industrial Training Center to win by 3-1 yesterday in the quarterfinals of the Digicel Schools football tournament at BV Triumph Ground. Oren Moore of St. George's started the scoring for his team in the 8th minute. 10 minutes later, from a corner kick, his teammate, Travis Cottam, headed the ball straight at the target, the back of the GITC net. 12 minutes later in the 30th, Royston Dublin rocked GITC's net. Again, after St. George's were awarded a penalty, GITC had to wait until the second half before seeing a goal through Shane Morris, scoring in the 49th minute. In international tennis, world's #1 Serena Williams, coming off a surprise third-round loss at Wimbledon, heads the women's field for US Open, which starts in New York in late August. Players from 36 countries will represent the US. Tennis Association announced on Wednesday, with two-time defending champions Williams heading an 11-strong American contingent for the August 25th-September 8th event. Williams has 5 US Open crowns, just one shy of modern era record held by compatriot Chris Evert. Joining Williams in the top 4 are Lina of China, Simona Alep of Romania, and this month's Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova of Czech Republic. The latest WTA rankings were used to determine the main draw entry list for the final Grand Slam event of 2014, but seeds will be announced closer to the event. And finally, international cycling. French rider Tony Galopin led a late breakaway in a show of opportunism and savvy racing to win yesterday's 11th stage of the Tour. Italy's Vincenzo Nibali retained the overall lead. In the staged mini-drama, American Andrew Talansky, struggling through pain from crashes early in the race, dropped out of the pack and rode solo much of the day. In a show of grit, he finished some 32 minutes back, enough to qualify to ride another day under race rules. Galopin, who wore the yellow jersey for a day before Nibali recaptured it, first tried to break away with about 13.5 kilometers, 8.4 miles left, but got reeled in. Then, in a late flurry, with less than 3 kilometers to go, the rider tried again. This time, it worked. He chiseled out a lead of several seconds and, desperately pedaling, held off a surging pack in the final several hundred meters. Galopin won by several bike lengths, just enough for him to have time to lift his arms in celebration. Riders headed off today on another day featuring 4 small to mid-size climbs. For HTP Sports, Sean Embrack.